would be the experiences that I encountered. Yung mga challenges din, syempre nadapa, ilang beses na rin ako nadapa while in my journey, in my acting career, in that journey. Maraming beses na rin ako napagalitan on set, nasigawan. Maraming beses ako hindi nakapag-perform, tinanggal ako sa mismong project. So I would safely say na napagdaanan ko naman po siya. So yeah, I promise that I'll be here with them, holding their hand along.
Thank you, Drexy.
Congratulations. Salamat.
Thank you. Thank you, Alan Santon ng Stars Photo. Up next, it's Dolly Ann Carvajal ng Inquirer.
Hello. Congratulations. And to everyone in the cast, anong crime series o movie ang favorite niyo? Na medyo parang, hindi naman gagawin pet, but parang inspiration or what in doing the series. Pwedeng local or foreign.
I'll start po. Hello po, Dolly. Okay. Well, ako naman po, I would say that, well, my mom has always been a big fan of true crime. So I did kind of grow up being exposed to that. Actually, habang naghuhugas na siya ng pinggan niya, yung mga pinapakinggan niya, yung mga documentary. Pero I think for me, one of the things that was encouraged by Direk as well, and I think, based on reading the Wattpad novel, I think Sherlock Holmes is a big inspiration. Medyo ganun talaga yung format nitong series na to. I would also say it kind of reminds me of Nancy Drew in some ways, but I would say maybe this is darker. Ako naman, in terms of crime that I've been enjoying lately, crime series, or there's a series on Netflix called Monster, which is created by Ryan Murphy, and then it's true crime, so it focuses on the different lives and perspectives of several serial killers through the years, and I thought watching things like that would be very insightful to me. Lalo na kasi dito sa project na to, we're playing detectives, so it's also a good, I guess, vantage point to be looking at our roles and parang what does it look like to be investigating certain cases. So ayun, I would say that. And then growing up, I did watch yung mga CSI, yung mga ganun. So ayun, that would be my experience in watching true crime. Thank you.
Ako naman, ever since nakuha ko sa Project Loki, I've been watching Sherlock Holmes and watching the first few episodes. Before watching the first few episodes, syempre, I read Project Loki, Volume 1, Part 1, and Part 2. So, nung pinanood ko na yung Sherlock Holmes, sabi ko, wow, inspired. I mean, so most of the scenes, madaming mga scenes na inspired sa Sherlock Holmes. And nakakatuwa kasi parang you get different perspectives and you get to understand different characters kasi parang somehow similar pero somehow different din. Iba yung experiences or yung backgrounds ng isa't isa. So yun yung pinapanood ko, Sherlock Holmes. Yeah.
Ako po, yung Riverdale, yung season 1, to be specific, yung season 1, yun yung pinakamaganda para sa akin. And, ayun, Prison Break, tapos, pwede naman siguro si Batman. World's Greatest Detective yan. So, yeah.
Scooby-Doo. That's my prediction. No. Yeah, I mean, right? We're gonna pull up with a band. No, I've been watching a lot of, actually kasi I've asked Direk, tinanong ko kay Direk, sabi ko, Direk, ano bang pelikula pwede namin panoorin to take inspiration and reference from? And he specifically said one Sherlock Holmes. But since, of course, makakalimutin ako, I forgot that one and I didn't know which one it was. So I just ended up watching every night whatever new Sherlock Holmes was popping up on the screen. So I watched the old ones and the new ones. But it was useful because I got to see how you can pick up different characters from the different Sherlock Holmes and kind of like play with it and see what can happen inside as a character and make it your own.
For me po, yes, kasi same siya lahat sa school nangyayari and at the same time, may investigation din nangyayari doon. Ayun, yun po.
Miss Dolly, okay na po? Okay, sweet. So we can now proceed to Neil Ramos of Tempo.
Hi, good afternoon. Ang question ko po kay Direk Sian. Direk, you've done youth-oriented projects before, no? Medyo malalambot yata yun, medyo rom-com, mga ganun. How does it compare na ngayon, gumagawa ka ng mga ganito na bagong mga kabataan naman ng ating, at ikaw na yung nag-handle. How does it compare na sa era back then, yung time mo?
Parang lalo akong tumatanda.
Hindi na.
Yung time ko.
Like a few years back lang naman.
Like, can you repeat the first part lang of the question? Medyo
I-compare lang natin, no? Nung dati kasi gumagawa ka rin ng youth-oriented projects, you know. And I think, hindi kasing dilim o dark as this, na kumpara mo lang na ngayon, ito, lumalawak na nga yung pananaw ng mga audience natin. Ini-introduce na natin ng mga ganitong ano. Kumpara mo lang yung approach niya back then, and you know, with you on the helm of this project na.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Maraming salamat for that question. Yes, I did start off with rom-com. Yun talaga yung, and as I always have conversations with the actors para lang din naiintindihan namin ang isa't isa. Na that's what core ko talaga ang rom-com because that's really how I started. But through the years, as I matured and as I looked for different roles to portray, if you notice, padark na ng padark, especially when Viva gave me the opportunity to, I don't know, do a true, naging patayan na eh. Then a couple of years ago, I did Playtime. So it kind of, the filmography din, sumabay na as I'm looking for more roles to portray, nagiging dark na rin. So I think, I want this series to be dark, to be shot as kung paano siya sinulat, which is bloody, hindi yun. And the second part of the question is how is it different from the generation before and the generation now? Hindi naman din po ganun kalayo yung agwat, napakaisipin yung pa-veteran na ako, hindi naman po.
Si Frank better.
When I was starting, same po sa kanila, na parang first few projects ko pa lang, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Nako, yun yung mga panahon na sinisig, wala pa kasing social media ng panahon na yun. So, sisigawan ka talaga, papaiyakin ka talaga, may mga lumilipad na upuan sa harapan mo. And now, that's not the approach anymore. Dati, dinadaan sa takot ang artista. It's very parang, terror, di ba? May mga ganun tayong naririnig na terror. So that was the approach na nakita ko. Then of course, nag-evolve din siya through the years. But yan, hindi ako ganun. I just wanna have it, I wanna have it light. Mahirap na talaga yung ginagawa. Mahirap na yung trabaho mahirap na talaga yung trabaho. So papahirapan mo ba natin na magpapatuan tayo ng Silvia? So chill lang.
Parang tipong you made a conscious decision na ibahin ang atake mo bilang director, you know.
Yes, definitely. Because when I was being directed at natatakot ako na syempre I was very stiff. Kung ano man, nung nagsisimula ako, gusto ko na yung ibahin and have a different approach sa kanila. And I wanted to have a pleasant experience. At I wanted to know, to feel that this is one for the books. And this is gonna be a worthwhile project para sa kanila.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po. Thank you.
Thank you. That was Neil Ramos of Tempo. Up next, we have Jomark Jomen ng World of Joms.
Hi, good afternoon. So, happy birthday pala kay Nina. Sinasabi ng friends ko. Birthday na hapon. So, ito, a question to the cast. So, ayun. Yung mga previous characters nyo is really different from your previous roles. So, ano yung preparation na ginawa nyo for Project Loki? Okay, cast. Anyone can answer?
Ako na lang po ulit. Hindi, ako naman po, when it comes to preparation, well, for starters, nung pinitch pa lang po sa akin yung project na to, my first thought was like, I have to read the book. I asked for the link to the story immediately. Kasi ako, as a Wattpad reader and fan, ever since I was younger, alam ko po at naiintindihan ko kung gaano kalaki po yung responsibility nun to be able to, bring to life these characters that were, coming from the brilliant mind of si Jayda. Props to him. And ako immediately, na-intrigue talaga po kasi ako na this is a different genre. I didn't expect that this would be something that would ever be in my wheelhouse. So, una ko naisip na kailangan ko talagang paghandaan to. So,